Hello, beautiful collective. My name is Dharma. Welcome to my channel. This reading is for the sign Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, possibly Venus. However, this is a general message. Not every message will resonate with every Taurus. Not every message within the message will resonate in every Taurus. Also, if Taurus is not your sign and you find a message that resonates with you, take it. Leave the rest. Time and energy are fluid. Even though the intentions have been set for recent, past, current, and near future, wherever you find yourself on the timeline is according to how much of the nasty, dirty shadow work you want to do. That means bringing the unconscious, good, bad, and ugly into the consciousness so that you can address it. When I say energy is fluid, that means we all hold masculine and feminine energies within us. Like the X chromosome, the Y chromosome. And if you're a lady, and you're a double Y, you still have masculine energies within you. Feminine energy operates in the passive, receptive sense. Masculine energies operate in the direct and active sense. So when I read a gender on the card, that is how the energy is operating in that moment, in that position. You may assign genders as you wish or discard them altogether. We do not other anyone here based on race, creed, gender, or lack thereof, or any other thing. However, we do want to stop creating karma for ourselves and others and cultivate a path of dharma. So that means dealing with ourselves as we are, accepting it, loving it, releasing what no longer serves us. Most of the behaviors and thought patterns that cause destruction in our lives is something within us that would serve a useful purpose, run amok. So let's get into it. Guides, ancestors, holy guardian angels, most high God, we thank you so much for the many blessings you give to us daily. We ask your presence, blessings, and guidance on this reading, on the clear and concise messages, only for the greatest and highest good, for the signs of Taurus. Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. So, please and thank you. Can I get a message for the current situation or the energy that Taurus is dealing with? These energies could be you, could be someone around you. However, if you see a quality in someone else, good, bad, or indifferent, then please take a look in the shadow, bring that unconscious energy up so you can consciously accept it, reject it, modify it. And usually it's a modification, it's not a complete rejection. But if it needs to be, it needs to be. Current energy, current situation, whatever energy Taurus is dealing with or themselves, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Something's out of balance. One's not giving and receiving an equal measure. These are tangible things. Time, energy, money, food, anything that we can observe. And someone's coming out of anxiety about it. Or someone's deep in anxiety over it. I'll have to see. I think I said it right. Recent past, please and thank you. Either someone was deep in poverty or they came out of poverty. And that can be a spiritual poverty too. meaning that you don't believe in God, you don't believe in whatever you call the divine. You don't ask the divine for help. You think you don't deserve help from the divine. But it could be physical poverty. Crossing energy, no sweet memory, no nostalgia. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. When we look at the past for educational purposes to help us make a better decision or keep us from making the same mistakes. But we shouldn't feel badly. Shame, guilt, anger, fear, resentment. We leave that in the past. We let it go. And if we still feel those things, then that's when we need to drag those emotions to the surface and ask the divine to help us address them in an appropriate manner and then do the work to do so. That's called building spiritual muscle. Subconscious. Someone's either really trying to win at all costs or they're walking away from that. Someone's not watching, stalking, or someone is stalking. This reading's all over the place, so I'm going to have to get the rest of the energy out and or clarify. Maybe someone's watching but not learning the appropriate lessons. They're getting information, but let me tell you something. Let me rephrase that. Data is unorganized information and not understood correctly, organized correctly, is useless. Information is when it is understood, filtered, processed, and dealt with appropriately. In conscious energies, we need to bring these things. Maybe somebody wants to drop the stories. Maybe somebody's tired of watching someone and not learning the lessons. Could be you watching yourself, thinking that you know what you're doing and maybe you don't. Or whoever this energy is. Could be that you're aware of these things in someone else. Consciousness, please and thank you. Consciousness, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Queen of Cups. Someone who's pretty much in control of their emotions. Maybe a little bit squishy, but they've got it under control for the most part. Very loving, generous, kind person. When I say generous, I mean forgiving, gentle. Could be sharing physical things, but this is the cups. This is the physical vitality, the vital forces. This person has reached a milestone. They have the beginnings of a foundation. Near future, please and thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe this Queen of Cups is developing into an Empress. Maybe she's gone through the other elements and gained mastery, or is close to gaining mastery, and is on her way to becoming an Empress. As I said, this could be a masculine energy, masculine entity operating in a receptive manner, attracting rather than chasing. Or it could be a masculine person aware of a feminine person or a feminine person aware. Take it as it resonates. The environmental influences, someone's not going within. They're at a crossroads, they're blocked, they can't see what they need to do. So I think that goes back to the subconscious. They may be watching someone else, but we need to keep our eyes on ourselves, go within instead of looking into somebody else, go in the cave of the heart and mind, the mental recesses, the spiritual recesses, and see what's there. Ask the divine what this means, how to handle it. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Maybe someone doesn't want a certain situation to occur, and by not wanting that, they're wishing against justice, or they know what justice is, and they want to avert it. Personal influence. Personal influence. Please and thank you so much. Personal influence. Please and thank you so much. Thank you. Well, you can fake having all the material things, but you can't fake the emptiness in your heart. Put another way, I've heard it said that some people are so poor, all they have is money. Put another way, I've heard it said, what does it profit someone to gain the whole world and lose the soul? So we want to bring that Ten of Cups. That Ten of Cups is up in the sky. This person doesn't even have any idea what emotional fulfillment means, what it takes to get there. They have a poor understanding or a misunderstanding of what that means, let alone how to manifest. Remember, if this isn't you, if it's someone around you, you can't control anyone else, and we don't have the right to, even if that means they're making us suffer. What it does mean is we can remove ourselves from a situation or find peace within ourselves. That would mean going within. Potential outcome. This person stays on this path without changing any thought patterns, behavior patterns, potential outcome. And if they do, it could be the potential outcome if they do decide to address the shadows. Maybe this person sees Empress potential in someone, this Queen of Cups, and they want this milestone or some sort of union or celebration with them. Well, options, confusions, delusions, all the things that stir us inside. What looks good to us might not always be good for us. But we have a chance to go within, bring those things into the light, and have a new beginning in love, self-love, love of the divine, baptism with the Holy Spirit, so to speak. The dove represents spirit. The wafer represents earth, the water the vital forces. The hand is the hand of the divine. The droplets, those are called yods, finger of God, spark of life. So there are 5 streams out of that cup. The air, the mental energy. The earth, the material energy. Water, the vitality. The fire, the passion, and the spirit. I don't think I need to get anyone any potential advice. I think that pretty much says it all. But I will pull some archetype cards to see what we can work with as we move through these energies. When the ancients had the idea of animal sacrifice, early astrology, the bull represented steadfastness, but also stubbornness to a point to where it may not be. Steadfastness to beyond a good point is stubbornness, refusal to change, planting his feet and standing, pulling against anything. Ooh, thank you so much. Within us, well, maybe you're dealing with someone, but I always read them as you. It's your reading. And again, if you see the quality in someone else, look for it in yourself. Storyteller in the light, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Yeah, that's what Jesus was. He spoke in parables. Said that even the elect would be deceived, but for us not to be deceived, not to take everything so literally. Vampire in reverse, depleting others for your psychic survival, your mental, emotional survival, how you think. Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to thoughts. Chronic complaining and codependency. Teacher in the reverse, manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. Thank you so much. So much. Anything else? Yep. More. Queen in the reverse. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. Controlling can be subtle. It doesn't have to be do this or else. Forcing someone to do things. It can be manipulation. The same. So, again, I don't know if this is you, Taurus, someone around you. Maybe it's a little bit of both of you, all of you. Take it how it resonates, but I do believe you have the faith and the potential, the ability to move beyond it. You just have to do the work. And it's not always about outer work. Sometimes it's about the inner work. Thanks so much for joining me. Many blessings. Much love.